Today I'm doing an extreme bedroom makeover on a seriously tight budget, and I'm showing you how I DIY'd a headboard start to finish. But first, if you're new here, hi, I'm On, and this is my doggo Mars, and we love all things Ikea DIY and interior design. And this is our bedroom. I somehow lost all of the footage, so here are some photos of it. I feel like my bedroom doesn't have character, it's too sterile, plain, and just doesn't feel homey at all. I just don't enjoy spending time there. I have my bed in the center. I also have floor-to-ceiling wardrobes on one side, and on the other side I have a MALM dresser, a window, and another small built-in wardrobe in the corner. The layout has to stay. I mean, it's a really small bedroom and I've tried everything else. It's a tiny bedroom if I'm completely honest, but that's okay, we'll make it work. Now for the mood board for my bedroom, I have a few photos. I still like to keep it simple, but add some color, maybe go the mid-century modern route a bit and make it a bit moody and cozy. I especially like this bedroom. This is actually Ethan Gaskill's beautiful bedroom, and we're definitely going that route in terms of color palettes. I'd like to add different textures and patterns, but still keep it neutral, warm, and just cozy. Now here's my plan. First, I want to DIY a headboard for my bed. I want to paint the ceiling a yellowy mustard color. Also, I'd like to add some office lamps on both sides of the bed, together with some simple wood nightstands. I would like to add a full-length mirror, some cool art, and just make everything look cohesive, cozy, and well-designed. And we're starting with the first thing I got for the makeover, and that is these bed sheets. I got these from Yisk, and I honestly fell in love with them. They have this soft oatmeal color in a stripy pattern. I like them a lot. They're actually the starting point of this makeover, together with some fabrics I got. I definitely want to include these fabrics as a starting color palette. So this first one I'm planning on doing a throw pillow of, and this brown velvety one is for the headboard. Now the idea is to make a sleeve for the existing headboard in this brown fabric. I would love to get a new bed one day, but for now we'll have to work with what I got. And since I am a visual person, I had to see it to commit to it, so here you go. So that's the plan. Also, I already settled on a paint color, but was still debating which shade to choose. We'll decide that later on. But are you seeing the vision here? We're already vibing. Now we're starting right away with the headboard, and the first thing we should do is take measurements. The plan was to make a sleeve and add it on my existing headboard. You'll get the idea pretty soon. Once I got the measurements, it was now time to add this upholstery bedding to the headboard. This bedding will provide a smooth appearance, making it look and feel more stuffed. I could do it with a foam too, but I really wanted the headboard to be slimmer, so that's why we're going with this one. And the plan was to simply cut it to size and staple it on the headboard, so let's do it. Once I finished with the bedding, it is now time to move on to cutting the fabric to size and sew it. I'm actually sewing a sleeve to fit the headboard, leaving one side open so that it can slide right in. Fits like a glove. I'm so excited with how the headboard turned out. I'm starting to love my bedroom already. Now it's the next morning, and the next thing I want to do is do the pillow for the bed. I mean, I know I'm going a bit backwards, but this fabric is a part of my whole planning process, and I want to take the colors from it to the ceiling. So we're sewing a pillowcase and then stuffing it with pillow stuffing. Now I want to do one more thing, and that is reupholster this bench I got. I want it to fit the color palette, plus I want to hide this iron mark I did a while back. So again, I'm sewing a sleeve for it, and then I'm stapling it to the back of the top. And this honestly just goes to show you how easy it is to reuse your own furniture just by changing the fabric. It's literally the easiest way to really give it a new life and just redecorate your space with a bunch of new stuff without spending too much money and just working with what you have. Now it's the next day and it's finally time to paint. I already prepped and covered everything, and I've chosen this last shade right over there. You'll see it in just a second. But just looking at my Inspo photo, the paint goes just like a little bit down to the wall, and I want to do the exact same thing. I think it will look so good. So I'm measuring 15 centimeters down and I'm taping it with painter's tape. Also, I'm just so sorry for my choice of outfits for this whole video, but in my defense, I was working throughout the heat season and I did not have an AC in my bedroom, so again, I'm so sorry. This paint ended up needing 3 coats total, and I did those off camera. It was a struggle, but I survived. And let me just tell you, once it was painted, I love this color so much. I have never been more sure about a paint color in my life. Now, before finishing for the night, we had to do one more thing, and that is change this boob light once and for all. I have my partner Meta do this for me. We installed a globe light, and I'm so happy with how everything's looking. I'm literally already screaming inside. One more thing I want to tackle before moving on to the finishing touches and just wrapping out this whole bedroom is to install shades to the window. Now, I had curtains before, but it didn't look good because of the position of the dresser, so I decided to add bamboo blinds on top just to make it super cozy and warm. And now it's finally time to wrap everything up with the finishing touches, so let's start. First, I found these wood blocks in my backyard. They were in such a rough condition, but I just gave them a light sand and stained them, and we're adding them as nightstands on both sides of the bed. They turned out to be the perfect bedside tables for the vibes I was going for. Next, I'm adding the lights. I got the Ikea FORSÅ lamps and I'm adding one on each side. I know these are office lamps, but I just love the idea of using them in the bedroom. Plus, this shiny chrome looks so good against the wood. On my dresser, I'm adding a vase with a dried branch and a frame with our wedding invitation inside, plus a dried cherry blossom I got from my dear friend Vero from her trip to Japan. I'm adding a frame with a photo of our wedding day from the photo shoot with Mars. I just love this one so much. And I'm adding a candle that smells like Irish coffee and soy wax, of course. This just smells amazing. In the corner next to the door, I added the bench together with this pillow I made a while back, and next to it I'm adding this paper lampshade with black metal legs. Above the bench, I'm adding this piece of art I got from my uncle. He is an artist and he gifted me this beautiful piece of art and I love it so much. Right next to the bed, I'm adding this metal frame mirror with round corners. I'll make sure to link everything into a description box. And to finish everything off, I'm adding this piece of art above the bed. I got this one on Etsy. Now let's remember for just 1 second how the bedroom used to look like. It was plain, sterile, white, and it wasn't cozy at all. And let's see how it looks like now. Thank you so much for watching and for sticking with me to the very end. I really hope you liked my bedroom makeover. If you did, make sure to let me know in the comment section below. I also hope I inspired you to try and DIY something for your home. If you end up doing anything from this video, please make sure to send over some photos. I would love to see your spaces. Thank you again so much for watching and for sticking with me to the very end. And as always, I'll see you designers next week. Bye! Do you like the bedroom makeover? Of course you do. Love it. Love you, buddy.